Hello and welcome to the show, and welcome to Like a Swarm of Ants, the Pictish Rebellion AD 670 to 685. It's the climax of the Pictish Rebellion AD 685 and the Battle of Dunnichen. This map is an interpretation of the battlefield from the Shield Wars supplement. The Northumbrians have driven deep into the highlands to chase the Picts, and they've been lured into an ambush by Loch Inch and some high ground to their left. And this is how the ground transposes to my table. The high ground is to the bottom as you look. Some patches of rough ground which will be minor obstacles. To the north is the river and the loch and boggy ground. The river will be impassable, so anybody going into there will die. As per the loch as well, but the boggy ground will be medium obstacles. The Northumbrians, or Anglians, and I'll probably call them Saxons, are led by King Ecgfrith. He's got a champion, Kekidump, 3 leaders, Bjorn Haith, level 2, Elfbok, level 2, and Jernwolf, and he's in charge of the shock cavalry. And here they are. They're a relatively small army, but high quality. There's 3 groups of half guard, one of which is 8 strong, 3 groups of warriors, 1 group of elite cavalry, and 1 group of missiles. It's a familiar look for the home team. King Bridie McBilly in charge with his champion Big Angus, Funboy and Feckall as the main leaders, with Gonadall in charge of the Noble Raider cavalry. And also, let's not forget Fergal Barkey with his dogs. Here's the Pictish horde, 8 groups of raiders, 2 of which are 8 strong. The Noble Raider cavalry, dogs, 2 groups of skirmishers, and 2 groups of missiles. From the preliminaries perspective, I haven't allowed any clashes of the champions for obvious reasons, because it's an ambush. However, the rest of the stuff worked out with the drinking, the speeches, etc., such that the Saxons have 10 force morale, but only 4 cards, and the Picts have 11 force morale with 6 cards. There are no Bibamus or Portentous signs cards in the pack. Let battle commence. So the Anglian Northumbrian column advances up into Pictland. They're up the valley, and all of a sudden out of the mists appear the Picts. It's very similar to 2 rivers in a way. They've been caught on the hop, and they're surrounded, well, certainly on 2 sides, if not 3, by the Picts. Can the Saxons, Anglians, Northumbrians, whatever they may be, escape? So for the first turn, I'll only activate the Picts, and then the Anglians can react to that. First card up, skirmishers. These chaps here are going to move forward into this rough ground, which they don't do, and they'll follow up. Well, I think some of the warriors here have just noticed some movement on their right. They're getting a bit nervous. The warhounds, they'll just hang fire at the moment. Bridie will play bounding move and get forward as fast as he can. So that is 12. Less 1 pip per dice because of that rough ground. So they go 8 if they're staying in a formation, which they are. So once again, out of the mists, the Pictish warriors loom. Leader 3, he can't do anything at the moment. Cavalry, they'll hang fire. Funboy, he'll be on the move. He will swoop down here. Oh my word, 16. Well, he will hit that and get -1, so he'll only go 13 and end up in there. Feckall is exactly the same from this high ground. Charging forward, -1 pip per dice for this rough ground here, which he gets 10, so probably 7. Yeah, ends up just on the edge of that. And the missiles, Well, to be fair to the Anglians, I think they're out of range through the mists, so I'm not going to allow the missiles to fire at this range. And I think at the moment I'm just going to leave them there. I don't want them to get run down and dispersed this early. Right, next turn, and the Anglians can now react. However, that ain't good. Bridie. Alright, he's going to play an aggressive charge. There's no Carpe Diem at the moment, which is a shame for them. Right, because of this group here and the rough ground, I'm just going to take forward these two groups here into that front group of warriors. They go 9, which I think is just enough. Yes. Picts go crashing in. They're going to be in trouble. 21 for the Picts, hitting on 3s. And that is all on one group. 8 coming back from the Anglians. Elf box in trouble here. They're hitting on 4s, so that is 3 hits. I better make sure that old Bridie's with 1, so they'll take 2 and they'll take 1. Alright, damage on the warriors is 3-4 shock, 5-6 kill. Okay, interesting. That could have been better. 7 shock. They are excess. This group of Picts is 1 shock. And this group of Picts is nothing. Right, excess shock. Go back 1 inch. Oop. And they don't follow up because there was no net gain. So it was even Stevens effectively, apart from the shock. So that could have been better for the Picts. The Anglians got away with that. Saxon leader 1. Right, he's got 2 command initiatives. He's got a group here. I suppose I'm going to get them to form up with them. For 1, I think they can do that because they're so close. And take a point of shock off. I think Saxon leader 1 is actually Bjorn Heath, but I'm going to use that as Elfbok. So it's ABC. Easier for me to remember. Pictish leader 1, Fun Boy. Well, he's over here. I think they'll move in here and run down the missiles. -1 pit per dice because of the rough ground. Oh, right. They go 3. Not overly useful. I should have said that these 2 groups will follow up, but obviously not in formation, being told to do so by Bridie. So they'll come up there. Leader 3. Well, that's Jernwolf in charge of the cavalry. He can't do anything. The Warhounds. Well, they're miles behind now. They need to get a move on. 7. Pictish missiles. Now, do I move them in? I still think I'll leave them there for the moment. Pictish leader 3. That's Gonador. He can't do anything. Pictish cavalry. Right, now they're on the move. Right, firstly I'm going to get these noble rated cavalry to come down here. So that's 22. Oh dear, I might have got overexcited. Over here now. And the skirmish cavalry, well, everybody's in the way at the moment. So I might just swing them round to the Pictish left. They need a good move. What have they got there? 9 plus 6, 15. Okay. Pictish leader 2, that's Feckle. It's going to make straight for these 2 groups here. They're Hearthguard, they're warriors. -1 pit per dice because of that. So they will go 10. Which is enough. And they will turn and face. And they will turn and face. That's Bjorn Heath here. 14 dice for the Picts, sitting on 4s. So we'll have 4 on the elites and 3 on the warriors. And 15 coming back from the Anglians. We'll have 3 on that group and 2 on that group. Right, on the Hearthguard, it is 4, 5 shock, 6 kills. That's 2 shock, 1 kill. Is the kill on Bjornheath? No. Warriors, that's 2 kill. On the Picts, that is 1 shock, 1 kill. Is the kill on Feckle? No. And on the other group, 1 shock. Wow. Net 2 to the Picts. Fall back 1 inch per shock on groups. So they will go 2. They don't go anywhere. So I'm thinking that the fight continues and they're out of it. So we'll have an overlap of 2 here on these warriors. So that's 8 dice for the Picts. Punching hit those 5s. And 4 coming back from the Anglians, which is just 2 hits. Alright, damage on the warriors is 3 shock and 2 kill. There's no noble there. 1, 2, they're excess. And damage on the Picts is 1 shock. Right, they will go back 1 inch, which pushes past the cavalry, so I think the cavalry get some excess shock. They've interpenetrated there, which is a shame for the cavalry. They don't follow up, because that was net. No, they do follow up. Follow up 2 inches. Bang, so they crash into them. But we won't have another combat, I don't think. Well, perhaps we do, because that was broken. Well, let's give it a go. Why not? Okay. 9 dice for the Picts, because they got the overlap. Well, that's appalling. Well, that was a cocky. That is no hits at all. Ooh, they're worn out now. Hearthguard and gave them a spanking. Yes, they will. I guess a couple on the supporting group. Right, this group here is 2 shock. Could have been worse. And the other group, 1 shock. That could have been worse as well. So net 0, go again. 8 for the Picts. That's a bit better. Got the second wind. Well, not much better. 3 hits. And Saxons, wrong, Anglians have 3. So that'll be 2 and 1. What damage have the Picts done this time? 1 kill, 1 shock. A bit better. Is the kill on Bjornheath? No, it's not. So another Hearthguard goes. Damage on the Picts, 2 shock. They're up to 5. And this group, 1 shock. They're up to 4. Okay, net 1. Withdraw if excess shock. No, there's 4 of them with 3. They're 5 with 5, and they're 6 with 4. Combat ends. Right, Saxon cavalry. They can't charge in because they got shock. So that's a real shame, because they could have clattered into them. So I'm just going to take them over by the hut. If they do, they can mill around over there and wait for the leader to rally that shock off. Saxon missiles. Well, there they are. I guess they'll fire at these chaps here. 4, 5, 6 to hit. 1 hit. And no effect. Pictish skirmishers. Right, they're in 6 inches, so they're going to have a go. 4, 5, 6 to hit. That's 4 hits. And it's 4, 5, 6 shock because they're warriors, so that's 3 shock. And the other group will get in on the act, come around here. 4, 5, 6, just the 1 hit. Damage, another shock. They're on 4. That's very useful. Right, here we go. Ecgfrith, he's in a bit of bother. Now here he is. He's got Hearthguard with him. I think he's going to have to... what is he going to have to do? Turn there. And turn there. I won't bother rolling for that. I'll form up and get myself ready. And finally, Saxon Leader 2, which is Bjornheath. Here we go. That will reignite this combat. 6 dice for the Anglians, hitting on 4s. I guess it's 2 and 2. I think I should have split that earlier and I didn't. 7 for the Picts. Just 2 hits. Damage on this group. 1 shock, up to 6, that's excess. Damage on this group, 1 kill. And another shock, up to 5. And on the Hearthguard, no effect. Right, they go back 1. And they can advance. And we go again. 6 dice for the Anglians, just the 2, 1 on each. 6 coming back from the Picts, that's better, 5 hits there. Right hand group, no effect. Left hand group, another shock, racking that shock up. But, there's a big hit back on the Hearthguard, what's happening? Okay, 2 shock, so they're up to 5. And a kill, is that kill on Bjornheath? It is, he's wounded. Right. Bad things happen. 6. Well, it's only -1. Right, the Anglians are on 9. Excess shock, yes, they have 1, so they'll go back 1. They have 2, so they go back 2, but they can stay together as a formation. End of combat, end of round. So the Anglians are really going to struggle here, I think. Massive attack coming to the front with Bridie. They're flanked here. I think if I was going to be Ecgfrith, I'm going to punch out quickly with this Hearthguard and see if they can rout that group of Picts and try and rally those cavalry and do a number on these Picts here. Otherwise, it could be a very swift game. Right, the missiles. They haven't done anything just yet. Right, they're now going to move down the hill and try and keep that cavalry away. Both of them will go 2 dice 6. First one is 10. I'm going to worry about that rough ground because they're light troops. And the second group will go 12. Very handy. Right, so open fire, close range, but they've moved, so it's 5s and 6s to hit. It's a cracking 4 hits. Rolled them both together, obviously. It's 5 shock, 6 kill. 1 kill. Now, is that on the leader, Wolf? No. So cavalryman goes. Oh, there we go, the cavalry. Well, they can't do anything. They need that shock taken off. Leader 1, fun boy. Right, I tell you what, they're going to strong arm, crash in on the Hearthguard. I know they're probably going to come off worse, but they'll be dispersing them at the same time. 2 dice, movement. Oh, blimey. They go 4. Well, they will disperse them. And they're still strong arm. Looking for 5s and 6s. So that is, I'm going to roll that one again. No, so 5 shock. 3 on there. And 2 on there, so not too bad. Saxon Leader 1, Elfbock. Right, he's got a serious amount of shock here, so I think common sense will dictate he will take 2 points off there. Oh, skirmishers. They did a good job last time, and they will continue to attack this group of warriors. Looking for 4, 5, 6 to hit. Wow, look at that. 6 hits. And it's 4, 5, 6 shock. 2 more shock. So they're up to 6. Pictish cavalry. Well, first of all, I'm going to get these skirmish cavalry moving, sweeping around the back. 3 dice 6 plus 6. That's pathetic. That was a 1, so that is 11. It might not even be in the fight. Now the other cavalry here. Ooh, what do we do? What do we do? They could sweep around and hit the Hearthguard here. That might be interesting. I don't know whether they can do that actually, because they've got this zone of influence. Well, they could go this way. Oh no, there's those. I don't really want them crashing into the Anglian shock cavalry. They'll come off worse, so they might just hold there at the moment. Leader 2, Feckle. Right, here he is. They are heavily shocked. That's a shame they didn't come up first, because they would have withdrawn and they could have swooped in. As it is, I think I'll take off 2 points of shock. Leader 3, Germwolf. Well, that is the cavalry noble, so he'll take that point of shock off with them, and they are ready to go. Warhounds. Well, they're within 12 of these. I don't think it's fair, though, for them to get through all that traffic and attack. So Fergalbarky will be moving round to the flank. He will go 11. He needs a clear route to the enemy, I would argue. Otherwise the dogs will get distracted, start biting their own side. Leader 3. Well, that's the noble with the cavalry. Can't do anything. Saxon Leader 2. That is Bjornheath. I think he's got to take off 2 points of shock there. 1 point of shock. He's got a wound. Okay. Right, Pictish Lord. Well, another strong arm goes in. So that's a straight 16 dice. Looking for 5s and 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is 3 shock on both of those groups. They're up to 9, which is excess, so they'll go back 3. And they will be 1, 2, 3, excess 1. They'll go back. They'll charge in. They make it. Combat. I'll dock the Picts a few because of Funboy's gang here, so it'll just be the 12 fighting here plus Bridie and his gang. 17 dice, hitting on 4s. Okie dokie. That's all on that one group. Only 5 coming back. 1 hit. Right. Now these are warriors. 3, 4 shock, 5, 6 kill. 1, 2, 3, 4 kills and 3 shock. Right, let's get that shock on. Up to 10. 4 kills. Is one of those kills on Elfbok? It is, so he's wounded. And 1, 2, Baldy's got it. 3 die. Funny old thing, they are massively excess. Let's do this one first. No effect. So that is net 3. Right, let's withdraw a minimum of 6. They go through those excess shot goes on there, which is 7. Oh dear. So that's 4, taking that up to 6. 7 there, their excess shot, we'll do that in a moment. They take an extra 2 and they'll rout. They go 11. And these Hearthguard will go back 3 inches. And that's Ecgfrith. And his gang there. Right. So, bad things happen for a wounded noble. 5. That's -1. Anglians are on 8. Warrior group breaking. 5. -2. Anglians are on 6. And finally, these guys will advance, and I think they're going to smash into them. I should be rolling. No, they can't get under 1 for a follow-up. The routing unit, so they'll just advance there. Another combat here. 10 dice for the Picts, hitting on 4s. 5 hits. And coming back will be 2. 2 hits there. Alright, damage on the warriors. 2 kill. Baldy's gone. And damage on the Picts. 1 shot, 1 kill. Net 1 to the Picts. Right, they've got 4 with 9. Oh dear. Right, first of all, they'll go back 5. Then they'll rout. They go another 15. That's them gone. Bad things happen. 2, -1. Anglians are on 5. Final card, Ecgfrith. Not quite sure what he can do here. Well, he might take a point of shock off these. He'll move over here, which he can, and I'll get them to charge in. Playing aggressive charge. It's desperate, but what else can he do? Right. Should be a formality. Oh, it's -3. Oh, they're in. That's okay. 13 dice for the Anglians. And that is... God, look at those 2s. Ridiculous. Right. Sorry, Ecgfrith. If you're going to play like that, you're going to lose. 8 coming back. Just the 2 hits. Right, damage here is 1 shock. 1 shock. Nothing. Right, go again. Right, Anglians. Yep. No aggressive charge this time. Didn't make any difference last time. So I'll have, yeah, that's the support group. So 4 in each. 8 coming back. 4 hits. Right, that's 2 kill, 1 shock. It's not going to be on the noble because he's not fighting. Two shock and 1 kill, so they lost 3 there. I don't know why I split those. Nothing and nothing. Right, net 3. So that's withdraw a minimum of 6. They'll follow up too. End of combat. End of round. Right, one thing I forgot to do was move this uncommanded group and this one. So they all move up here. There, they can't join up. And I guess these guys will move up there. Which they do. Get them out of the way. Right, end of turn. And it's looking rather ominous for the Anglians. Ecgfrith is isolated with his Hearthguard. He hasn't lost any of them yet. These Hearthguard are pretty heavily shocked and they're on their own. And these are not doing too well either. Ooh, now, first card up, Anglian Cavalry. Interesting. Well, here they are. And look at this lot. Heavily shocked. Right, in they go. Tally ho. Ooh, well, good job they get a +6, because that's just about enough. And they're in. So it's 15 dice for the shock cavalry. They get double on the first round and one for the noble. Hitting on, now I've got aggressive charge. No aggressive charge, unfortunately. Right, here we go, hitting on 4s. Just roll that one again. Ooh. Okie dokie, right. 5 each. And 8 dice coming back. So that's a pretty good hit, actually. It's all on that one group of cavalry. Right, what's the damage on these chaps here? Shock is doubled. So that is going to be 8 shock. 6, 7, 8. Clearly going to rout. And another 8 shock here. And they'll be routing. No kills though. Right, what's the damage on the cavalry? 4, 5 shock, 6 kill. 2 shock only. They will just immediately rout, I guess. It's net 0. So it's 5 with 11. So they will, first of all, excess shock. So they'll go back 6. Then they will rout. And that is them off the table with the noble. And they will go back 6. And rout. And they are also off the table. Wow. Now, do they chase after them? No, but they'll advance 2. So bad things happen for 2 groups going 1 and 3. That's -3 points for the Picts. They're down to 8. Right, Saxon leader 1, Elfbach. Here he is. He's going to abandon this group of warriors and get over to the Hearthguard here, which he does. That's all he can do though, because he is wounded. I think I'll just take these guys off. Pictish skirmishers. Right, well, these guys are going to come forward into this rough ground, which they do. And they'll have a go at them. With my 6 to hit. That's 1 hit. They're Hearthguard, so it's 5, 6 shock. Nothing. Right, the other group of skirmishers will come around here. They'll go 12. Wow, Ecgfrith. Yeah, difficult. Right, cunning plan. Bounding move, so I can use an extra dice 6. So they will about turn for free, move this way over here, and then about turn. So I'll lose 1 dice 6 of movement, and that is just about enough to get back over here and about turn again. I think that's fair, interpreting the rules. I don't see why not. There's pointless pushing them any further forward because they're isolated. Pictish missiles, finally. Alright, they can do some damage here, firing at the cavalry. Again, I'll fire them all together, hitting on 4, 5, 6. That's appalling. 1 hit. They are elite, so it's 4, 5 shock, 6 kill. It's not, it's 5 shock, 6 kill. Oh, it's a kill. Is it on Churnwolf? No. Leader 1, fun boy. Well, he's over here. I think realistically he's going to take off a couple of points of shock. 1 here and 1 here. That is Bjorn Heath. He's wounded. I guess 1 point of shock off. Leader 2, Feckall, he's gone. He's routed with the other raiders. The Warhounds, again, they're not in position to do anything at the moment. Right, so they're going to come around here. We go 9. Churnwolf, he will just take a point of shock off the cavalry. They're down to 1 now. Pictish cavalry, right. First of all, let's get the skirmish cavalry moving. So that's 9, 15. And the raider cavalry here, it's probably quite an even fight. What have I got card-wise? Nothing useful at the moment. I think they'll go for it. Right, they're in. 8 dice for the Picts. Hitting on 4, 5, 6. So they hit 5. 7 dice for the Anglians. 3 hits only. They're both elite this lot. So it's 4, 5 shock, 6 kill. So that is just 1 shock. Back to 2. Cocky. And 1 shock for them. Right, we go again. These guys lose a dice now because of that shock, and these pick up a dice because of that shock. So it's 9 dice for the Picts. And 6 for the Anglians. Just the 2. Alright, damage on the Anglian cavalry. Just 1 shock again. Wow. And for the Picts, 1 shock on 2 and 1 kill. Is that on Gonador? No, it's not. Net 1, if excess shock, withdraw. No. And no excess shock for them. So they're locked in combat. Leader 3, well, that is the one with the cavalry. That is Gonador. We go again straight away. 8 dice for the Picts. 4 hits. 6 for the Anglians. 4 each. Right, what's the damage on the Anglian cavalry? Oh, that's another cocky. Oh, this looks bad. 2 shock, 1 kill. It's up to 5 shock now. It's really piling on. Is the kill on Churnwolf? No, it's not. Another one goes. Right, what's coming back on the Picts? 2 shock and 1 kill. So up to 4 shock. Is the kill on Gonador? It is. He's only level 1, so he's gone. Right, Noble killed. 4 minus 2. Picts are on 6. Any excess shock? There's 5 with 5. No. And 5 with 4, no. So they are still in combat. Swirling mass of cavalry. Final card up is Bridie, Macbilly, finally. Right, first of all, he will take off those 2 points of shock. You're going to play Rage. It's a bit nasty, this one. And get this group to charge forward. They can't do anything else because they've got 8 shock. So away they go. They're in. I suppose a bit of roll, just to make sure. They only just make it. Again, I'm assuming that the shock doesn't count on movement forward because they're enraged. Sort of cancels it out. And they will start fighting, but at a massive disadvantage. So I'm going to allow this group an overlap of 2 there. 15 dice for the Picts, hitting on 4s. Solid hit there. And these chaps here, they're elites, so they get a +1 for that, so it's 4-5. 1 hit. Right, damage on the Hearthguard. 1 kill, 2 kill, and 5 shock. Well, here we go. I mean, they're already heavily shocked anyway, so I won't bother putting another one on. 3 kill. Here's the kill on the noble. Yes, so he's killed. That's old. Which one's that one? Lost track. Oh, Elfbok, yes. Another 2 go with him. Net 2, go back. Well, curtains, isn't it? Where they go. They will rout. Gone. Noble killed. 5. -2. Aliens are on 3. Hearthguard rout. 5. 3. Anglians are on 0. They routed. Well, I'm afraid it was a little bit inevitable there. I did stack it in favour of the Picts, but they really came a cropper. Old Ecgfrith is surrounded by his Hearthguard there, and will need to slip away very quickly. The hordes of Picts are piling down, and there's a fair few of the Anglians are already running off the battlefield, and they've had enough. So that is it. Ecgfrith's ambitions to expand or keep expanding his kingdom into the north fail. Well, just a quick look on the scoreboard. Northumbrians lost Elfbok, 3 elite cavalry, 4 Hearthguard and 9 warriors. But I suspect Ecgfrith and the rest of his nobles and champion were surrounded eventually and cut to pieces by the Picts. The Picts themselves lost Gonodor, killed again. I think he was killed in the Battle of the Two Rivers. He was resurrected, obviously, to come along to this one. 1 noble raider cavalry and 6 raiders only. So there we have it. My Smalley campaign, the Pictish rebellion, has come to a close. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I haven't played Dux for a while, and it is a very enjoyable game. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. So look out for some future episodes for some more Dux Britanniarum. But that is it for now. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you next time.